This is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News. This guy up here is a state rep for Bradenton. His name is Jim Boyd. And he gave a speech on Friday, basically talking about the educational bill that he opposed, or some school districts like Sarasota had opposed. We also talked about tougher crimes on opioid users and reforming and reducing the property tax bill with school districts and stuff. But mainly on the schools. He talked about how Sarasota and Manatee have not joined the lawsuit against the educational bill that came through. It's a reform bill, basically shifting money over to charter schools and giving them monetary incentives to open more campuses that compete with what he termed the failing nearby public schools. Now, I sent my kids to a middle charter school, Sky. They did fabulous. I loved it. No problem. I think it's a good thing. I think competition is a good thing. I think bureaucracy and the unions are killing the public school. I think there's a lot of concerns there. And I think fighting it, as I've seen the local public school board do, is not all of them, but most of them, is not a good thing. And I'm glad they didn't get in a lawsuit. Now, the legislation isn't that great. I do have a friend that owns a few charter schools over in Miami, and even though he's going to make out on this significantly, he said it's a bad deal, and he said it's just a bad deal. He gave me a lot of reasons, and I won't go into that. He'd be a good interview, Tommy, to interview on here. But basically, he said that Florida kids, because of their color or their geography, basically what we call demographics, they're doomed to fail or stay in public schools that are failing. That's part of the reason why now they're offering kids here in Sarasota, you can go to other schools that aren't in your district. Teacher unions and others regard charter schools as a threat, which I said. And with that, they're willing to settle for failed schools versus these charter schools, which can impact them significantly. And sure, just like this guy noted, charter schools do fail, just like public schools do fail. But a lot of them have successful records out there. And he's basically calling on them to step up and basically step up and support the new cause, I guess. That's what Jim Boyd's doing. So that's it. This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News.